So what is dual agency? This is usually talking about when an agent or at least a brokerage is double ending a deal, is what usually we call it, more often than dual agency, but it's where the same agent or the same brokerage represents both sides of a transaction. So this can mean either two agents from the same brokerage. So here we're under Keller Williams brokerage right now. And if me and another agent from the office was to be a buyer's agent and a seller's agent for one transaction, that would be called dual agency. More often, we usually refer to double ending or dual agency as the same agent is representing both the seller and the buyer in a transaction. Now, sometimes people give a little bit of pushback on that and they say, well, how can you represent both sides equally and fairly? How can you fight for both clients if you represent the other? Won't you naturally favor one or the other? It's not as common on the residential side of things with single family houses. It's a lot more common on the investor side of it because a lot of investors typically like to use the same agent, the listing agent, because they think that they're going to get more of a preference as the buyer in that case. Yes, the agent makes more money because they get both sides of the commission for the transaction, but it depends on how it's done. It really depends on the agent. Some agents can do this very, very well, and they can make sometimes it's actually beneficial to both parties to have the same agent represent both sides because they can work together and make the best outcome for everybody all together and get the deal done. Whereas some people will only do it selfishly and just so that they can double end a deal and make more money. So you just really have to pick the right agent for sure.